Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Can you guys believe it's already December? Only a few more weeks till Christmas, and it's already been 10 months since I've left Sydney. And I wanted to give a short update on the things that God has been showing me over the last couple of months, and some of the things that's going to be happening over the next 2 months. So you guys can be part of the journey and also pray for me. Since my last video update, I think I shared that I was in Korea from July to October, where I was serving at an English-speaking church with Pastor Jiwon. And it's a church where the vision is to be a home for those along the way. It's a church where people and families from all walks and stages of life are welcomed. And I got to help with leading the praise and the worship on Sundays, as well as the church retreat that we had. And so I'm very thankful for Pastor Jiwon and Ark Church for the opportunity to serve and be part of the community. In the last week of October, I also got the opportunity to go on a Korean Christian heritage tour around Korea, along with some senior members of Sept-Dec Church. We learned how many Australian missionaries have sacrificed their lives to plant the gospel seeds in Korea. This was foundational Christian roots where churches and schools and hospitals were built to make the Korea that it is today. And I was quite surprised to hear how there were many Korean martyrs who gave their lives for the gospel. And as someone who grew up here in Australia, I came to really appreciate the early Australian churches and pastors and missionaries and their role in Korean Christianity. In the month of November, I had the wonderful opportunity to travel around the US. I went to 6 different cities. Firstly, I went to Dallas, and I was really grateful for the time that I spent with Pastor Richie and his family, who are MTW, Mission to the World, missionary family that I got to know while they were here in Sydney. And so my time in Texas was very restful, and it was a very enjoyable time as I got to see some of the college and church ministries that Pastor Richie was involved with. He also took a lot of time off to take me to various activities like hiking with his sons, kayaking, my first rodeo, and a lot of food locations. And so I learned a lot through his model as a father, as a husband, as a pastor, and a missionary. And I really enjoyed spending time with his kids, with the family, and I also had the opportunity to cook them Korean barbecue. In Fargo, North Dakota, I was thankful to catch up with a friend. His name is Sung, who is someone that I actually met in Thailand in July this year. He's a newly appointed operator at Chick-fil-A, which is a very famous Christian fast food business. And so while I was in Fargo, I got to spend time with him and another friend that I made. And while I was in Fargo, I also reached out to a Korean pastor who served as a missionary to Mexico and Guatemala for 20 years. Him and his wife were very kind and gracious in sacrificing the time to meet me, to share their story, and to take me around the city. I think we were both all encouraged by each other. In San Francisco, Pastor Tony and his wife Joanne kindly hosted me for a few days. I actually met them in Cambodia in April when they came as a mission team to serve the missionaries I was staying with at that time. And so while in SF, I joined in one of their community group Thanksgiving dinners and also attended their Sunday service where they had baptism and also Thanksgiving lunch. In LA, in Los Angeles, I attended a Thanksgiving dinner through Tapestry Church and had a wonderful time of fellowship, of food and games. And I want to thank Pastor Jiwon for many of the connections that in New York and LA, where I got to meet and spend time with different pastors, including Pastor Jimmy, Pastor Sam, Pastor Brian. And I got to hear their journeys, and I got to go to their churches, and was really encouraged and challenged in the way that God is working through them and through their church. And definitely one of the biggest highlights of my US trip was exploring the beautiful nature in the Grand Canyon and Yosemite National Park. I mean, words and videos can't do justice of how breathtaking and majestic it was. And here's just a glimpse of it. And so overall, I'm very thankful for my trip to the US, to all the people I was able to meet and all the places I was able to visit. Yeah, it was an incredible time of just seeing so many different kingdom workers involved in various ministries, including missions and college ministry, church planting, Christian business, praise and worship. And so I thank God for my experience in the US. I'm currently here in Seoul, Korea, just resting up and preparing for my next trip to Kenya. And so I'll be visiting Kenya for a month to partner up with a Korean missionary who's been serving there, serving the Kenyan churches and pastors for, I think, over 20 years. And I have the opportunity to serve the youth and the young adults through a couple of seminars and workshops, and also helping out with some of the praise and worship aspects of it. And so I would really appreciate your prayers for that. And then after my Kenya trip, I'll be going straight to Thailand to join a youth mission team from Sydney called Sydney Hosanna. And so we'll be in Thailand for 2 weeks, helping different missionaries and churches and serving the churches there. And then after that, I'll be back in Seoul for a week, and then I'll be finally returning back to Sydney after pretty much 1 year exactly of just resting and visiting and just seeing God's kingdom in a broader way. And so I really appreciate your prayers over the next couple of months as I travel for protection and safety, and just for the ministries and the mission work that I'll be involved with. And there's a couple of other things that I'm praying about for next year in regards to studies and church and ministry. And so if you can pray that, and that God would give me wisdom and guidance and clarity for the future, that I may trust and obey wherever He leads me. That's my update so far. I always appreciate your prayers, and I thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys very soon, hopefully back in Sydney. Thank you. Bye.